So today is a sea day, and it is a rough sea day. Gloomy, little rainy, stormy, windy, all of the above.
Okay, good morning. We started our day. We are trying to get a quiet spot, but there's a Zumba class going on right there, so I'm not sure you can hear me okay. But we grabbed some breakfast, and we got some ham and cheese muffins and strawberry smoothie, chocolate donut, salted caramel latte. So maybe that class will end soon and we can have a little bit of quiet time. The ship is rocking. So I've had a slow morning trying to get that under control. But we're going to enjoy our day no matter what. Bye.
Gonna do some deal or no deal.
Okay, we're at the marketplace, the buffet, to have lunch, and I'm just having a salad for lunch. So I'm salad ranch, just one bun. Not really. I'm also having a hamburger with fries and a little bit of cheese. So I started off just salad, but couldn't resist. So bon appetit.
And of course, desserts.
Mine.
I don't know how you say that. Raspberry roulade, apple cinnamon cupcake with icing, and the best one, cookies, double chocolate and chocolate chip. All mine. And now, right after we finished, it's raining. If you can hear that.
We begin as the stars in the universe align, causing one door to close as another opens. Let us take you on a fantastic journey.
Let's see it, make some noise for the cast of Fantastic Journey!
All right, coming up next is going to be Doug. Doug. Oh, guy, girl. What's up with this? All right, anytime, here we go. do that across the center. Yeah, you can do anything else, just don't cross that line. They're gonna call you out, sure. Are you went to the gym today, Jen? Okay. Too much gym, Jen. Too much. All right, Jen, in the hole and tie it up.
Here in the International Cafe, you can get all this stuff. They have sandwiches, desserts, and more sandwiches. And they have cakes you can order. Happy anniversary, happy birthday. Good evening.
Well, we're just pulling up to Victoria, Canada, and we've got an excursion for a horse-drawn trolley.
And it's going to be dark.
So it's about 57 degrees out there, but
Yeah.
on this excursion they provide blankets and stuff. So hopefully we'll keep warm enough. We really haven't done much of anything today.
No.
It's been a lazy day, but sometimes those are the best days.
Yeah.
So we got our packing done, and we applied for Port Valet with Seattle,
One of us made it.
and one of us did not. So I don't know why I got denied and he got approved, but so we've gone ahead and put his luggage out in the hallway, and we'll just carry mine off tomorrow.
Yeah.
So we're scheduled to get off about 7:25 because our flight is at 11:21.
21.
Now, when we reserved that flight, it wasn't 11:21. It was more afternoon, after lunch, but it got bumped up. So we're going to be one of the very first to get off.
Yep.
We're going to take a Princess transfer over to the airport, and then we're going to head back home. But it's been
good.
It's been a wonderful cruise. I think it's my favorite so far. But new places to go, those are always exciting. So we're going to go ahead and load up. We're supposed to meet down in the theater, and then we'll be on our way on our horse-drawn trolley.
Horse-drawn trolley.
All right. We'll see you later.
Bye. All right, we're pulling into the dock right now. This is what we're seeing. Got another ship coming in out there.
Woo.
And Becky's wishing she would have tied her hair up.
You are so right. But I've got a hair tie in my purse. So.
Always prepared. I don't know, Karen.
Okay. Thank you, hon.
Thank you. All right.
Okay. It is windy.
All right. You ready to ride a horse?
Oh, we're riding a horse?
Oh, wait. Not quite.
Good.
Here's that whale gun he was talking about.
Oh,
So yeah, there probably are. Here, I'll let me jump in there.
So
Okay,
they got tours set up, taxis like crazy. I guess we beat the horses.
look
here.
how pretty the pavement is.
Oh, yeah. That's our excursion. And there's a sign for horse trolley. But apparently we beat the horses here, so. Next time we just do one of those.
Oh, that would be cool. To go tours.
I could pedal you. Remember how well that worked out last time?
Let's just pass.
You'll be there. The horses are going to be pulling up here in about 5 minutes or so. Just have your tickets handy once we start loading up at the front there. And it's 2 trolleys that are at max capacity tonight. So the first trolley is going to be even numbered groups. So that's groups of 2, groups of 4, groups of 6.
I'll tell.
Here we go.
You might have also seen Nooks the miniature schnauzer as you were hopping in today. She's up front here with me under a pile of blankets. Nooks is our team mascot and is often more of a hindrance than a help, but she loves to be here, so she rides along as well. This job combines all of her favorite things, which include being as close as possible to me and growling at dogs as they go by. If you like dogs, feel free to say hello to her on your way out later on this evening. If you do not like dogs, just ignore her and I promise she'll afford you the same courtesy. There are blankets provided for you tonight. There is 1 per row, and I tucked them underneath the bench seats back there, so you just have to reach down and back if you'd like one of those. Big stuff covered. So with that, I'd like to welcome everybody to the beautiful city of Victoria. Victoria is the capital city of British Columbia, which is the province that we're traveling through tonight. Provinces are a lot like states, only they're a little bit bigger, and we have fewer of them. You will see lots of flowers as we travel through town here tonight, which is probably to be expected, seeing as this is technically still the summer. However, you can find flowers throughout Victoria pretty much all year round. That's because we have quite mild weather in Victoria. This is technically a temperate rainforest. Our average temperature in the summertime is not too hot, being around 78 degrees. And it doesn't get too cold in the winter either, being in the high 30s. Because it doesn't drop below freezing very often, we very rarely get snow, although we do get an awful lot of rain, which means that plants and trees and flowers are able to grow here pretty much all year round. We're on our way towards downtown Victoria as we speak. However, we're not quite there yet. You could probably tell we're still on the outskirts here. This is a little neighborhood called James Bay. James Bay is the oldest residential neighborhood in all of Western Canada, established in 1858. Society, and once they do, the house is protected by the society, so it's never allowed to be torn down. The legislature is the capital building for British. Before I tell you any more about BC Architect, I unfortunately have to tell you a little bit about the wildlife that we have here in Victoria, which include a group of protesters who think that horses like ours are not well looked after, despite the fact that these two are both quite fat, as are all the horses we're going to pass by here. There are some fellas up here that stand around with their signs because they have nothing else to do, and because they are not interested in learning anything about horse care, nor do they know anything about animals in general. These particular people are also quite opposed to people owning pet dogs, so they do often taunt me for having a dog as well, because I guess apparently she would rather be free somewhere in downtown Victoria. Just on this large greenhouse to the left of us here, to the left of the front door, and underneath the house number, you'll see a little oval metal plaque. That is the heritage plaque. Anytime you see that on the front of one of these buildings, you know it is registered with our Heritage Society, and therefore meets all of those criteria we talked about a little earlier on. That particular house is actually the largest heritage house in Victoria, with 17 bedrooms inside. Now we contrast to that, we have the smallest grocery store coming up on the left of us here. The Birdcage Confectionery is the oldest and largest, or oldest and smallest, sorry, grocery store in Victoria. Man, that would be inconvenient. This little store was first established when the owners of the house that's next to it found out that if you owned a business that was essential to your community, then you would not be forced to go to war. So it was 1915 when that very clever homeowner turned his stables into a grocery store, and that's how he avoided being sent to fight in the First World War, the most haunted cities in Canada. This is also supposedly the original. Now let's just pause this story because we have some more wildlife coming up on our left. This time it's positive wildlife. There's a white-tailed deer and it's quite a large buck that's just to the left of us. It's apparently not at all scared of us either, which just makes me a little bit scared. Come back to Emily Carr before I tell her story any further. Now that we've come around the corner here, we are along the outside of Beacon Hill Park, which is on our left-hand side. Beacon Hill is the oldest and largest park in Victoria. All almost 200 acres of this land were given to the city for free by Sir James Douglas. He was the founder of Victoria, as well as one of the first governors of British Columbia. This is related to that 3 different color of paint rule that I mentioned earlier on, where all heritage houses have to have at least 3 different colors of paint on the outside. Brightly colored paints were preferable because they were the most expensive, so it became a bit of a status symbol. If you were able to afford lots of different bright colors of paint, that was like showing off that you had lots of money to spare. One of the things that these guys love about being here at work is that they do get a lot of attention from people while they're here. Lots of it from me, but also some of it from you. So if you guys would like to say hello to the horses tonight,
Yeah, that was good.
It was a great tour.
I got a little hair wind blown, but
It's a little chilly, but not too terribly bad. But with it being a horse-drawn trolley, it was slow enough where you could actually see everything really, really well.
Yeah. Little moose. Well, we got back on. I just came back and had a hot dog and hamburger from the hamburger grill. And this is what it looks like now. People are starting to come back. It's a beautiful city.